crowd, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Michael Clayton. Michael!
Thank you guys for coming out tonight. I'm sure you all have jobs. I work at Barnes & Noble, do a lot of things there. I take care of the register. I take care of stocking. I also do returns. You know what company's really horrible at accepting returns? Adoption agencies. They're horrendous. They're horrendous. Every single time you try to do that, you're not going to be able to. My girlfriend decided to pick something up from them a couple days ago, and she wanted to bring it home. And you know how it is when your girlfriend picks something up for you, she often picks the wrong size, and it's not really what you were looking for. She brought it in, and I looked at it and I said, honey, I really appreciate the thought behind it, but I told you I wanted this in white. And I hear you guys groaning. I just want you to know it does not bother me. A groan is nothing more than a gay laugh. And that may sound racist, but I'll have you know I have a close friend who read The Help, so I can make that joke. I actually don't like kids that much. Well, it's not even that I dislike kids. The sound of a crying child bothers me more than anything in the world. And a lot of parents will get angry and they'll go, oh, you just don't understand. You haven't learned patience. And that's not the problem. The problem is I don't think the kid has anything to cry about at that age because his life hasn't started to suck yet. It's still at the beginning. Anytime a child cries, I just want to go, what are you complaining about? Your credit is still amazing. You're being fed. This is a utopia and you're spitting in its face. You can crap your pants and your mother will not even get angry at you. She will clean it up. When I do the same thing, my mother just cries and begs me to quit drinking. A lot of people will often ask, Michael, you're pretty funny. You must be pretty good with women. Not true at all. I am terrible with women. Like Derek said before, I have a lot of difficulties and insecurities. I'm actually bisexual, which means I only have sex twice a year. But when I can finally build up the courage, girls always want you to talk about yourselves and explain who you are. And I always like to tell women, I'm kind of like a Mustang. Because like me, a Mustang only starts working when my father hits it with a crowbar. And that's why it keeps both of us in the garage. I want you guys to know some of the stuff we say up here is jokes. That was a joke. My father would never hit a Mustang. Ever. As you can tell, I'm a picture-perfect mental health patient. I'm a really, really healthy human being, which is why I have to go to therapy to drown my depression. And whenever I'm in a depression or any kind of therapy office, I like to go through the DSM-4, which explains the diagnosis and symptoms for a lot of the major disorders. If you're already not mentally healthy, don't look in that book because you'll think every single symptom applies to you no matter what it is. I'm flipping through it going, oh my God, I have irregular menstrual cramps. I think I might have postpartum depression. Am I one of those idiots on MTV that carried a baby for 9 months and then has it in a Denny's parking lot and didn't know it? This is ridiculous. I have a friend of mine, my best friend is actually just got in trouble with the law and he was put on house arrest. The good news is he's homeless, so he can still go wherever the heck he wants, really. I had a relationship come to terms recently, came to an end. It was really, really heartbreaking. We had a really rough time because her sister would follow us everywhere. Have you guys ever had somebody that just tags along when you're trying to have some privacy? I tell you, Siamese twins have no idea what boundaries are. And wanted to go ahead and leave you guys tonight with a little information. Abortion is a very, very tough issue in this country. A lot of people have differences of opinion. Some people are pro-life, some people are pro-choice. I'm actually somewhere in the middle. I think abortion should be legal between the ages of 3 and 17 because you don't know if the kid's going to be a little brat until he's had time to grow. And parenting would be so much easier. And the couple of people that laughed there, that's the parents in the audience. Congratulations, I appreciate it. So that's what I want to do. I want to have a formaldehyde jar in the corner that's a person-sized one. I can promise you, parenting would be easier if your 8-year-old ran in and said, "Daddy, I don't want to go to bed." And you can point and go, "There are other options." Or when your daughter turns 16 and she's out and she's texting you going, "Dad, this is stupid. I don't want to come home now. Curfew is stupid." You can go, "Well, then when you get home, you can go for a swim. LOL, smiley face." Thank you. You guys have been a terrific audience.